Okay, we've already discussed the players that were not picked at all in the 26-man squad named by Roy Hodgson. Now it's time for Flav to have a little cough, clear his throat, and dive straight into which of the three players we think are going to be cut from the final 23-man squad. We've had your tweets. I promised these on the last video, and I will eventually deliver, so I'll get stuck into it right now. Louis Benavente of 100% Chelsea fame, no less. Wilshere in the England squad. That's exactly how he talks. You must be joking.
Are you sure he talks like
that? That's exactly how he
You've
talks.
got to pinch your cheeks first.
Sorry, Louis. Ryan Mc741. To Townsend, Delph and Rashford, obviously. Simply Benteke says Wilshere, Delph, Rashford. CJC95, the amount of people saying Wilshere is ridiculous. England's best central midfielder when fit, and he's fit. Charlie Williamson, Charlesy55, says a fit Jack Wilshere is the first player picked. Ole_LFC, I would rather take Wilshere than Barkley. I'm ready to. Am I missing something? Why is Albrighton not even in the picture? Yet there's guys who've made less than 12 starts this season are. I think he might be referring to Wilshere there. Swan_1878, Sterling, Wilshere, Delph. If you don't play for your club week in, week out, you shouldn't play for England. And there's a shout from Mark Noble there. I mentioned the other one from I'm ready to. I'm going to throw it out there. I don't think Jack Wilshere deserves to be in the England squad. I don't care how good he's supposed to be. I've not seen any evidence of that consistently on a football pitch over the last 3 seasons. So why should he be named in the final 23? Anyone want to pick up on that?
Do you want to come in, Rob?
You don't say what you got to say.
No, I'm interested to know your opinion. Do you
Jack
think
Wilshere 100% should be in the England squad because we don't really have another midfield player of that ilk, a guy who can create. We do not have we really lack that in our squad, and we don't have creative midfielders. Jack Wilshere is the one. He's come back. I know he's hardly played. I accept that, but that could work in our favour in the fact that he's not injured. He's going to go into that tournament completely fresh.
He's not injured, but is he?
Is he fit? Yeah, he looked fit yesterday. He looked sharp. He looked sharp when he came on against Sunderland. The couple of cameo sort of off the bench performances he's made, he's looked sharp. He should definitely be in the squad. We do not have any other midfielder who can create.
What position does he play?
He'll play for England that sort of deep line creative role where he gets the ball and orchestrates. There is no other England player who can do that.
He's a poor man's Dele Alli, let's be honest.
Dele Alli's a different type of player to
he's a better
Jack Wilshere.
kind of player.
Well, he's as I said, he's a good player. He's had a great season. Right?
No, do you know what?
But Dele Alli's a different type of midfielder to Jack Wilshere. He's not a creative.
Go on,
I don't know. Ask Ped.
No, what I was going to say. Do you know what I was going to say? Is Robbie there before you really interrupted me? Was that's a good point that Paul's making. It's difficult to nail down where he plays and how it would affect the rest of the team because you've got Dele Alli, so he'll drop off the striker, and then you've got Eric Dyer who'll sit in front of the back four, and it's difficult to know where. Do you know what I mean? I'm not having a go at him. I know he's a good. I know he's a good player.
When he's played for England, he sort of played in that deep line, more of a deep line.
But he's almost a
orchestrator.
When you've got to play like that, you have to build your team around them, don't you? But then I find it difficult to say that you can build a team around a player who's hardly played all season. That's my worry. I know he's a good player. I know when he's fit and that he is a really good player. But he's the kind of player you have to build a team around to fit him into the team. And then I look at someone like Dele Alli and I think to myself, you have to do the same to him. It's the same with Ross Barkley. You almost have to build a team around him. And I know which one I'd have at the moment. It's Dele Alli because he'll want Henderson in there. He'll want Lallana in there. I don't know why, but he does. And then, do you know what I mean? It's fitting all the pieces together.
What formation do England play?
I don't know. That's the problem.
They play the typical 4-5.
the typical
4-2.
Yeah, that's
3,
what they play.
4-2-3-1.
So
4-3-3. They played a 4-3-3. Well, hang on, that's two formations. Hold on a second.
4-2.
What formation did he play? 4-2-3-1.
4-fucking-2.
So if they play a 4-2-3-1, so would you have? He's saying he's one of the two guys in front of the back four.
Yeah, definitely, and that's where he's been playing when he's played for England, and that's where he's been really successful because he picks the ball up. He can either find players But what he also has the ability to do is if he can't find players, he can run with it. He's a ball carrier, can carry the ball and then create stuff.
He's a bit like Joe Allen, is what you're trying to say.
And Joe Allen is Welsh before you try and put him in.
Oh,
there.
no, absolutely.
But
Thanks,
the thing
he's
is,
the Welsh Shavi. Come on, everyone knows that.
the thing is, there's no one else in England's team that does that. Dele Alli's a guy that he plays just in behind a striker and he'll be excellent there. Same with Ross Barkley.
I just look at the midfield options that we've got, and I get that. I get he's probably going just because, oh God, if you had to play him, he's quite good. And he is, like I say, when he's fit and he's playing, I vaguely recall anyway that he is a really good, very technically gifted young handbag dog. But if you're playing those two midfield slots, if Dyer's the actual proper holding mid, who's partnering him? Because you're then picking your partner from Henderson, I guess, would Milner fit in that? Because that's what he plays for us. I don't know. I don't see where, because Wilshere, he's not. Look, Ali's he's not in consideration for that. He's one of the attacking guys. And I don't know. I just think, to be fair, if Fabian Delph wasn't in that squad, who's clearly does not deserve to be there in any way, shape or form, because not only is he not that good, he also doesn't play a lot of football. I don't think Wilshere would be going. I don't know.
No, I mean, look, just taking partisanship out of it for a second, Wilshere will stay in that squad. He will, because Delph, Rashford, and I think rather unfortunately Townsend won't make it. And not unfortunately because he's done anything to merit his place, other than the fact that he can be very, very dangerous and direct and offers something that most of those other players don't. There's no one else in that midfield that can offer the penetration that Townsend can.
That was a really filthy way of saying it. I felt a little bit stared. I don't know, maybe something awakened in me.
Townsend's played well for England as well, every time he's played for us.
Yes. Wilshere won't be admitted. He's clearly one of the top midfielders in England, and I don't think that would be an issue. My three would be, like I say, Delph, Rashford and Townsend.
Okay. Peds, what do you reckon? Who's yours?
Delph. Shite.
He's not.
Oh, he is. Come on, he's shite. Let's not dress it up. He's shite. Simple as that. I'd like to see Rashford go, to be honest. I think he's a good player.
But at the expense of...
Storage, clearly, because he's fucking made of glass. He'll fall to bits as soon as
maybe
they give him
at the expense of Rooney.
No, Rooney's a legend.
I know.
He's a
Again,
legend,
this is
but
the thing.
you know.
If Rooney hadn't been given the captain's armband because England are weird like that, I don't. Again, what?
He's another one. You talk about Wilshere, and he's about building a team around the player. You talk about Rooney, then you think, where's he going to fit into?
Exactly. If England play 4-2-3-1. Does Rooney has to play in the 10? Yeah. Surely, which is ludicrous because...
It's all a bit mad, isn't it?
Because he plays in the 10 the way that every manager who hates having 10s in the team is the reason why they don't play it. That guy, he's the one who sits there with his hands in his pockets and not doing any running and looking to play give and go.
So I'd say
you need a guy who gets in beyond and supports the
Delph,
really doesn't
Rashford. But do you know what? There are genuine injury concerns, aren't there? If they push Henderson, they're gonna. I know he's a little bit yesterday. He'll probably do a little bit in the final, but it's pushing him, isn't it? Same with Wilshere. It's actually pushing them to see what they've got in them. But if they're all fit, I suppose it will be Rashford.
Is there any way that the forwards is not going to be Kane, Rooney, Sturridge and Vardy?
No chance.
So Rashford's got no chance of...
But me, I'd take Rashford along. I'd leave out one in the midfield. I'd leave Henderson, to be honest. Right, you've already got Milner there. I don't see why...
I'd leave Milner.
You got Drinkwater there as well, probably.
James Milner has got combined in terms of goals and assists this season. Yeah. I think it's him and... God, who's the other one? There's a Spurs player. It might be Dele Alli. I think
I'd definitely take
Dele Alli and Milner, the two best producing goals and assists.
And Milner can play.
He's also the same colour as milk, and it's going to be warm in France. So.
Milner can play in many positions as well, so he's a utility.
Can I just say I hate that? There's got 23 players there. There's utility players. There shouldn't be any room for utility players. I hate this. It's a legacy of England.
I get what you're saying. I think I think it's more of an issue when it's someone like Steven Gerrard, who clearly had the best position and was being pushed elsewhere. But the James Milner thing is England are going to get someone stupidly sent off, and they're going to need someone to do a sacrificial job for the team.
You've got 11 subs.
Oh yeah, exactly. James Milner's going to play fullback at some point.
But this is why I don't understand. This is why I don't understand the centre back only taking 3. I know Dyer can play there. But what if Dyer's playing really well in front of the back 4 and then they go, right, you're going to have to play centre half? It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah. 2 players per position.
Is it as obvious as Townsend, Delph and Rashford if we really just think about it like that?
Probably.
I don't think Townsend should go. Should be taken out. I think he should go. But
I don't think anyone from Newcastle should go.
Okay,
Simple as that.
fair enough.
They got relegated.
So what?
Yeah.
Therefore, they're shite.
The guys.
Well, hang on a second. That's enough qualifications to get yourself like an Everton manager's job, isn't it? So, you know what I mean? So let's be fine.
I have no argument. The man is now
No,
left.
should, yeah. Yeah, okay, well, there you go. Let's know your thoughts. Who would be the 3 that you would leave out from that 26-man squad to whittle it down to the final 23 that goes to France for Euro 2016? Comment below. Subscribe to all of the relevant YouTube channels because we'll be doing a whole host of Euros content. Doubtless, Ped will probably be sitting there lamenting the lack of Jaggy
France.
Elche.
It's all about France.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ta-ra.